everyone, it's Lisa here at the end of a long week. I hope you'll take some time today or in the very near future to pause and reflect and really take stock of all of your accomplishments. I know there have been many. I know this because I've witnessed some of them. That is, in our community conversations, I've seen people step up and take on new leadership in a very new format, and I've seen that go really well. Those of you who've carved out time to join us for our workshops and our community conversations, I've seen you really problem solve together and come up with some new ideas. Or I've heard about what's happening in your schools and how you're innovating to bring together community and spark joy, even though you're not all in the same room, or developing really interesting new pedagogies for your math classrooms. So it is really a time, and it's important for us to pause, reflect, breathe, and take stock. The days and the weeks just kind of run into each other in this new environment that we find ourselves in, and I know I myself need to get better at doing this kind of reflection on my own learning and growth. One of the things I have been thinking about is how I'm in this mode of learning that is reminiscent of my early years as a teacher. That is, I'm exhilarated and overwhelmed all at the same time as I'm fumbling around trying to get people into breakout groups or doing something like creating an online video to send out to all of you. So it is really important that we give ourselves time, and I hope you will. I want to say also that as I'm on this very steep learning curve, like many of you are, it's hard for me to really see this as a new normal. I think maybe the steep curve is flattening out a bit, and many of us are finding new rhythms and new ways of teaching and leading and learning, but nothing is really normal. I want to acknowledge that many people are deeply suffering right now, and I know that many of you have experienced deep loss. So in addition to the disappointment that we all feel around the changes that have been taking place, many of us are mourning the loss of loved ones. So I do want to take a moment to acknowledge that with all of you. And as we go on with our learning and our growth, please do remember that the CATDC is a community of teachers, learners, and leaders. We are so connected. And I'm realizing that more and more now that we are in this new online mode, that we are a statewide organization and we are really interwoven into the lives of independent schools. So please think of us as your companions on this learning journey. We are here for you. And as you can see from our online update, we have some new things coming up. And we also really depend on you to give us ideas. So, and also to step up for leadership. So be in touch with me or other members of the team as ideas come to you, and I hope to see you very soon. Do take care.